So, is the Disney Genie app, Genie Plus, and Lightning Lane's phenomenal cosmic power? Or itty bitty live in space? Hey everyone, George here, the Disney Family Man, coming to you with another video. So today I thought I'd talk about the Disney Genie app, Genie Plus, and the Lightning Lane function that's going to be going on at pretty much, again, of how they changed the annual pass holder to the Magic Key. Lightning Lane is just another term for Fast Pass, the Fast Pass lane. But now it's Lightning Lane, so now we can kind of rest assured that that's what it's going to be called. Anywho, so there was a lot of information that has been that was released by Disney, and you know it's practically here. You know, so we're all going to be anticipating this app for many different reasons, for curiosity, anxiety, because there's a lot of mixed feelings about this and how this is going to be. I think in time it'll just settle into the Disney community, and it'll just be one of the things that, hey, it's either you use it or you don't. You know, it's pretty much what it is. So, starting with the Disney Genie app itself, it goes live to the public on October 19th, and which is pretty much, it's like a customized type of app that if you have a certain amount of people in your family, if you have young kids, older adults, it customizes your vacation to say, hey, here are the highlights, you know, go here, go there, you know, and that's free to the general public to use. The add-ons to the Genie app itself is the Genie Plus. Now, what Genie Plus is, it allows you to purchase ahead of time. Like if you have a vacation package prior to your visit, you can either use your travel agent or the website to add on to your package, the Genie Plus, which is $15 per person per day that you can use to go on numerous attractions throughout the day, depending on how many days you purchase the Genie Plus and for which particular park you're going in. And it's used like as a digital Max Pass, if you will, that Disneyland had used, where as soon as you're done with one, you move on to the next. Now, as far as what I know, you can only use, I could be wrong, if any of you think otherwise, or if I'm wrong, please comment down below, that you can only go on the attraction once. You cannot do a repeated time on the same attraction. Now, I do know that's how it is for the Lightning Lane, which I'll get to that. I'm not sure if that's how it goes as far as the regular Genie Plus purchase. I don't know if you can go on multiple times, but let me know in the comments if that's true or not. But just sticking with the Genie Plus right now, so $15 per person per day for how many days you want to use it for which parks, what have you. And there are certain attractions that aren't implemented for the Genie Plus, but, you know, if you wanted to use it, then, I mean, $15 a day per person, I mean, if you really wanted to skip the line. Now, for me, I would probably only use it for the parks that would need it the most, and for me, that would be Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, to be honest with you. Animal Kingdom, you can pretty much go on any attraction as a walk-on if you're there at a period of time. However, you can assume that the lines are going to be short, but this is what Disney wants to see as far as, do you cover your basis and make that $15 per person per day anyway, just to cover your butt? You use it or you don't. But if it was like Flight of Passage, normally then you would need to use the Lightning Lane, which that's an additional cost anyway, which, moving on to Lightning Lane. If you purchase Genie Plus, it does not proclaim to certain attractions such as Flight of Passage, Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios. At Magic Kingdom, Space Mountain, and I don't know what the other one was for Magic Kingdom. For Epcot, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, of course, at Magic Kingdom. I should have known that. And at Epcot, Frozen Ever After, and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Those are separate purchases that range between $7 to $15 depending on the attraction. For instance, Expedition Everest is $7. Flight of Passage, or what have you, Rise of the Resistance, 15. Now, there are certain dates that the price fluctuates. For instance, for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, if you go on October 19th, the price for that Lightning Lane pass is $9 per person. If you go on October 23rd, it's $11 per person for that same ride. So definitely, before as you plan your days, look to see what the Lightning Lane prices are, because you could save a little bit of money depending on how many people are in your party, to then, say, hey, you know what, it's cheaper to go on Epcot on this day, so let's work our dining reservations and our park reservations for this particular day, because we're going to use the Lightning Lane, the Lightning Lane to purchase for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's cheaper. It's a couple dollars cheaper, but hey, you save a couple bucks. Now, if you want to use Lightning Lane, you do not need to purchase Genie Plus. You could either do Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, or both. You're not obligated to do. You have to do one to get the other. Another notion is that they're adding, for D23 members, if you are a gold member, that they're giving you sort of like a test day, one free day to use the app. And I believe at the time when this video goes out, it'll be on October 14th for the registration to try. But you would then have to be in the parks to do so. So, I mean, if you're a D23 member, if you're a gold member, gold family member, what have you, and you're going to be in the parks, registration is tomorrow, October 14th, if you haven't received the email notification for that. So, I mean, I'm actually a little bit more curious about this. I'm not opposed to it, as a lot of people are. I do know that when Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind come out, I'm for sure people are going to be kissing the Genie app, because we all know that they're highly anticipated to begin with. I mean, people went nuts at the expo for these attractions. And now that they've been heavily delayed, it's even building up more anticipation to get on these rides. So when they open, the lines are going to be astronomical. So why not put out that little bit of money to say, hey, you know what, even if I went on one time, I got to experience it during my trip. That to me is, I'd put out the $15, $20. I really would, just for Tron and Cosmic Rewind. I'm not 100% sure I would do that for the other attractions. For like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Space Mountain, I could basically wait in line for Space Mountain. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I'll wait, depending on the line, but it's not like an attraction that I have to pay for or I have to wait in a 3-hour line for. Tron and Cosmic Rewind, I would gladly hand Disney my money to experience those rides. So yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. So we'll find out when this goes online on October 19th and really see how this is going to be. I do know that there's probably going to be a lot of glitches and bugs that are going to come out of this, and that's going to be the interesting part on Disney's behalf, because PR is going to have a field day that if people are purchasing to ride these attractions and they break down or they're closed for whatever reason due to weather or what have you, that Disney is going to have to accommodate these guests with something. And I think just handing them their money back isn't really going to be enough. I do think that Disney should have like a pending process on the money, that once they go on the attraction and it is confirmed through the app, then it processes the payment. If not, the pending is released and, the guests get their money back, but Disney's still going to have to accommodate with something, because if someone, is having in their mind, I'm paying money to guarantee a spot on this attraction, then You know, that's what they're anticipating, and, you know, Disney's going to have to deliver on that. Do I know that it's out of Disney's control when systems break down? And yeah, of course, that's all out of our control. But when you have something that's highly anticipated and you're pushing forth with the marketing and the campaigning and distributing out of saying, hey, this is what's going to be the new generation of theme park experiences, then guess what? You're going to have to deliver, and if you can't deliver, you're going to have a backup plan B. So that's what I have to say on that notion. Again, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, stay healthy, stay safe, stay Disney. Bye, everybody.